Do you ever feel like you're not the main focus for someone and you're just their backup plan? It's that feeling when it seems like everyone else's needs come before yours and you start questioning if you really matter to them. Today, we're going to tackle this issue head-on. It's not just about wanting to feel valued. It's about learning how to become someone others naturally prioritize and appreciate. We're not suggesting you change who you are. Instead, we're focusing on enhancing the amazing person you already are. If you've ever felt ignored or not appreciated, this video is here to make a difference. By the end of our journey today, you'll gain a new perspective on how to be recognized, heard, and valued in all your relationships. Say goodbye to feeling invisible, grab your pen, and let's rewrite your story one powerful step at a time. Hit that subscribe button and get ready for the journey from being background noise to becoming unforgettable. Are you ready? Let's go. Rule number 1. Create your own happiness. This rule is crucial because when you find happiness within yourself, you naturally become more attractive to others. It's not about faking happiness. It's about genuinely discovering what brings joy to your life and pursuing it. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, taught that happiness comes from within, and it depends on the quality of your thoughts. Your joy doesn't rely on others. It starts with your own thoughts and attitude towards life. Focusing on positive thoughts and finding happiness in your own actions and achievements projects confidence and contentment that draws people in. Seneca also emphasized the importance of being content with oneself, stating that true happiness is self-generated and not reliant on external factors. In practical terms, this means living in the moment, appreciating the joys of life as they come, and not constantly seeking happiness from others. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, highlighted the importance of focusing on what is within our control. He advised seeking good within ourselves rather than in external things. This is a powerful reminder that your happiness should not depend on other people's actions or opinions, but should be based on your values, activities, and self-care. In real life, applying this rule means engaging in hobbies and activities you love, spending time with people who make you feel good, and taking care of your physical and mental health. It's about building a life that you are happy with, regardless of your relationship status. When you're content with who you are and your life, Rule 3. Create your own happiness means you don't look to others to fill a void. Instead, you share your complete, happy self with them. This quality is highly attractive, making others want to be part of your life, not because you need them to be happy, but because they are drawn to your happiness. In summary, creating your own happiness is about cultivating a positive mindset, enjoying the present, and finding joy in your own life. This inner happiness radiates outward, making you a person others want to be around, and naturally elevating you to a priority in their lives. Rule number 2. Live your own life. This is about embracing your independence and pursuing your personal interests and goals. It's about creating a fulfilling life for yourself rather than relying on others for your happiness and sense of purpose. Marcus Aurelius, a wise Stoic emperor, once said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This quote beautifully captures the essence of this rule. Living in harmony with yourself means recognizing and pursuing your own dreams, passions, and goals. When you are content and fulfilled in your own life, it naturally makes you more attractive to others. They see you as someone who is self-sufficient and complete, which draws them towards you. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, also stressed the importance of self-contentment. He believed that our happiness should not depend solely on our relationships with others. Seneca advised, "If you wish to be loved, love." This means that before seeking love and validation from others, you should first find love and contentment within yourself. By doing so, you become someone who does not demand attention, but naturally attracts it. Epictetus emphasized the idea of focusing on what is within our control, our actions, pursuits, and responses to life's challenges. He said, "We are disturbed not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens." In the context of living your own life, this means not allowing your happiness to be overly dependent on how others treat you or perceive you. Instead, focus on building a life that brings you joy and satisfaction. Practically living your own life means engaging in activities that you love, whether it's pursuing a hobby, advancing in your career, or spending time with friends and family who uplift you. It's about setting personal goals and working towards them. When you have a rich and fulfilling life of your own, people naturally want to be part of it. They see you as someone who brings value and joy, not as someone who constantly needs support or validation. In summary, living your own life is about being self-reliant. Rule 5. Live your own life and finding happiness in your personal achievements and activities. It's about being content with who you are and what you have, which in turn makes you more appealing to others. When you live a fulfilling life independently, you naturally become a person others want to prioritize and include in their own lives. Rule number 3, the art of mystery. When you're on the journey to becoming someone unforgettable, the first step is mastering the art of mystery. Now, when we talk about mystery, we're not saying you should be secretive or hide who you are. It's more about revealing yourself gradually, like telling a story, one chapter at a time. This approach sparks curiosity and keeps people interested in learning more about you. Imagine meeting someone new and they share everything about themselves right away. There's less to discover later. But if they reveal bits of their stories, dreams, and thoughts slowly, each meeting becomes an opportunity to learn something new and exciting about them. This gradual process of sharing keeps our interest alive. The ancient Stoic philosophers, like Marcus Aurelius, understood the power of restraint. Rule 1. Master the art of mystery means not revealing everything at once, but sharing thoughts and insights thoughtfully and at the right moments. It's not about hiding your true self, but giving people the chance to understand and appreciate the depth of your personality over time. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, once said that true happiness is enjoying the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This idea applies to how we share ourselves with others. Enjoy the present moments of interaction without rushing to reveal everything about your future plans, past experiences, or deepest thoughts. Let these things come out naturally as your relationships grow. The art of mystery isn't about creating a false persona or being intentionally elusive. It's about understanding that your life story is valuable, and sharing it should be done with care and consideration. Like a skilled storyteller, you want to unfold the layers of your character, experiences, and beliefs in a way that invites others to want to know more and be part of your narrative. This approach to interaction creates a magnetic appeal. People are naturally drawn to those who intrigue them, to those who leave a little to the imagination. It's like the joy of reading a good book. You're eager to turn the page to see what's next. By practicing the art of mystery, you become that captivating book, leaving people looking forward to every new chapter in your story. Rule number 4, be valuable and let others invest in you. This rule is all about realizing that you are valuable, much like a rare and unique treasure, not something easily obtained without effort. This idea aligns with the teachings of Stoic philosophers. For example, Epictetus, a well-known Stoic thinker, said that no great thing is created suddenly, and this applies to relationships too. Great connections take time, effort, and mutual investment. When you let others invest their time and energy in you, they begin to value you more because they see your worth and what you bring into their lives. Marcus Aurelius also stressed the importance of self-worth, believing in the value of inner strength and self-respect. According to him, very little is needed to make a happy life. It's all within yourself and your way of thinking. When you know your value and project self-assurance, others are more likely to recognize and respect your worth. Seneca's teachings also support this rule, advocating for a life of self-contentment and being valuable to oneself first. He said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," suggesting that fearing others won't see your value is often unfounded. When you focus on being valuable to yourself, others will start to see and appreciate this value too. Rule 4. Be valuable and let others invest in you involves living a life that reflects your worth. Engage in activities that enhance your knowledge and skills. Take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. Build a life that you are proud of, one that others would want to be a part of. Remember, when people invest their time and effort in you, it creates a deeper connection and makes your relationship with them more meaningful. They begin to see you not just as another person in their life, but as someone significant and irreplaceable. In summary, being valuable and allowing others to invest in you is about recognizing your worth, engaging in self-improvement, and building meaningful relationships through mutual effort and respect. This approach makes you a priority in others' lives, not because you demand it, but because they genuinely value and appreciate you. Rule number 5. Show your value. This is not about bragging or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about highlighting that you are unique and important, just like everyone else. Your presence in someone's life is special. Think of it like this. Things that are easily available are often taken for granted, but rare and effort-required things are valued more. This rule is about portraying yourself as that rare, valuable treasure. Living your life in a way that shows you respect and value yourself is key. When you do this, others will begin to see and respect your value too. Marcus Aurelius, a wise Stoic philosopher, once said you have power over your mind, not outside events. This means focusing on what you can control, your actions, beliefs, and strengths. Understanding your own worth without depending on others for validation makes you naturally more appealing. Seneca also emphasized the value of time and how it reflects our self-worth. Wasting time on people who don't appreciate you shows that your time is valuable. Rule 2. Show your value doesn't mean being arrogant or dismissive. Instead, engage deeply with those who respect and value your time and energy. Epictetus, another Stoic, stressed the importance of self-reliance. We can't control the world, but we can control our reactions. In relationships, this means not seeking approval or validation from others, but finding it within yourself. Being self-reliant and confident makes people more likely to see you as someone of value. In practice, this rule is about living with dignity, self-respect, and confidence. It's about knowing your worth and not being afraid to show it in a humble but firm way. When you respect yourself, set healthy boundaries, and pursue your goals with determination, you naturally attract the respect and attention of others. They see you not just as another person, but as someone important and worth investing in. This is how you start to become a priority in their lives. Rule number 6. Value your time and presence. The 6th rule for becoming a priority in the lives of others is to value your time and presence. This means understanding that your availability and attention are precious and should not be given away lightly. It's about showing that you have your own life interests and responsibilities, making your time and attention valuable gifts that you choose to share. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of valuing one's own time. He said, "Do not act as if you had 1,000 years to live," reminding us that our time is limited and valuable, and we should spend it wisely. When you are selective about how and with whom you spend your time, you communicate that your presence is not something to be taken for granted. Seneca also spoke about the preciousness of time, famously stating, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This reinforces the idea that being mindful of how we use our time is crucial. By not always being readily available, you show that you value your own time, leading others to value it too. Epictetus, another Stoic thinker, believed in the principle of focusing on what is within our control. He advised that we should spend our time on things that enrich and improve our lives. In the context of valuing your time, this means engaging in activities that are meaningful to you and only sharing your time with people who respect and appreciate it. Practically valuing your time means not always saying yes to every request or invitation. It's about having your own schedule and priorities, making deliberate choices about how you spend your time, and creating a balance between your needs and the needs of others. Ensure that you are not always put last on your own list. In summary, valuing your time and presence is about recognizing your own worth and showing it through how you manage your time. It's about being present where it counts, but also making sure you have enough time for yourself and your own pursuits. This approach makes your presence more valuable and sought after, helping you become a priority in the lives of others. Rule number 7. Prioritize your own needs. This rule highlights the importance of self-care and self-respect. It's about understanding that taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's necessary. When you respect and fulfill your own needs, you project a sense of self-assurance and worth that others find attractive and are drawn to. Marcus Aurelius, a notable Stoic philosopher, spoke about the power of self-control and inner strength. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This powerful statement emphasizes the importance of focusing on yourself and your needs, reminding us that while we can't control how others treat us, we can control how we treat ourselves. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of self-reliance and independence. He believed that our happiness should come from within and that we shouldn't rely too heavily on others for our sense of worth or contentment. He taught that finding fulfillment in ourselves is key to living a balanced and harmonious life. Epictetus also contributed valuable insights on this topic, believing in the importance of focusing on what we can control, our actions and our responses. He said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." In the context of prioritizing your own needs, this means taking responsibility for your own happiness and well-being rather than expecting others to fulfill those roles. In practice, prioritizing your own needs means setting boundaries in your relationships and ensuring that you are not constantly putting others' needs ahead of your own. It involves making time for yourself, whether for relaxation, hobbies, or personal growth. It's about making choices that contribute to your own health and happiness, even if that means sometimes saying no to others. In summary, prioritizing your own needs is about understanding and respecting your own worth. It's about taking care of yourself, both physically and emotionally. When you do this, you create a life that is not only fulfilling in itself, but also makes you a more attractive and respected presence in the lives of others. By showing that you value yourself, you encourage others to value you as well. Never forget to embrace these 7 rules, seeing them not just as guidelines but as affirmations of the incredible person you already are. With each step you take towards valuing yourself, you're teaching the world how to appreciate you in return. As today's chapter comes to a close, remember that your journey of growth and self-discovery is an endless adventure. If you've found value in what we've shared today, I encourage you to explore more. Look for the playlist on your screen, guiding you further down this path of self-empowerment and personal growth. Click on it, dive in, and keep transforming your life into the masterpiece it's meant to be. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep shining, keep growing, and always remember that in the story of your life, you are and always will be the lead character. See you in the next video. Until next time, stay strong, stay stoic, and let the stoic winds transform your life.